And so the emotional ecosystem of a positive emotional algorithm, a positive emotional ecosystem, here are some of the keys. Getting clarity, having clarity in your offer is key. And most people don't have clarity because they say, I'm not sure what to do. And I say, you do know what to do. It's just you don't know how to do it. So you think you don't know if you should be doing something, or someone has said no to you. And so you start to get into confusion instead of clarity. And confusion leads you down another track, a negative algorithm. And then creativity comes out of clarity. When you have that moment of clarity, then you start to be creative. And it's a flow that happens. And these things all work together. And then courage. Do you know the meaning of courage? Is to be able to express yourself from your heart fully. That is the actual meaning of the word courage. And I said years ago, I said to God, I know I'm an encourager. And he goes, go look up the word encourage. And the word encourage means to lay courage on. And I have seen an impartation of courage when I've worked with people. I've seen them to have instant courage in areas that they didn't have courage before. It's a spiritual thing. And it's also a choice. And then commitment, because what happens is people start and then they start going on this crooked track because they get distracted, and distraction distracts you, gets you off your traction. And so it actually takes you on a crooked path. So you want to be on a straight path, because remember I showed you about focus and intention. It's the quickest way up to that 6 or 7 figures is focus and intention and commitment. And so commitment is putting your big girl, big boy pants on and getting out of victim mentality, which I had to do for many years. I got stuck in that victim mentality. I was like, oh, we're losers. Everything keeps going wrong for us. Our house was falling down, not falling down, but, we weren't fixing it up, and all our neighbours' houses were all fancy and looking good. And I felt like a loser because I started to engage with my circumstances instead of who I was. And so I'm encouraging you and I'm exhorting you and I'm challenging you, because we don't have time to muck around and stay focused in that, that dredge of the water. We're going to swim in the fresh water, yes? The fresh water and the creativity that is within us. That is within us. Okay, so here's a little exercise. When you think about how you are feeling, maybe it's frustration, doubt, whatever, confusion, we all have those feelings. I sound like I'm really tough, right? I got my bossy mama voice on today. I'll be nicer to you tomorrow. Maybe not. But you make me want to shout instead of doubt. So put your hands up. I haven't done enough singing today. Good dancing there, guys. Oh, you make me want to shout. Yeah, that's a cool song. Hey, it's got a lot of energy. We might put that on tomorrow. So, when you want to rewire quickly, you want to just get in the habit of changing that track, that pathway in your mind. Now, when I say this, I'm not ignoring that there's a place for healing. I'm not saying, just change your mind, it'll be all right. There's multiple layers to this, but this is just one tool to help you quickly rewire. And it is choosing to do it. And none of us realize how much of our mind is wandering down these rabbit holes of doubt, because it's like a muscle in your mind that gets stronger and stronger the more you think of it. And the brain runs to the path of least resistance. So if it's got used to thinking a certain thought, then we come into agreement with that thought, and then all of a sudden, I'm always depressed, or I'm always struggling, or I'm always frustrated. That's a little worksheet for you to use. I would highly recommend that you use it as often as you can to start to retrain, because it's like going to the gym. The first time you're not going to get a big muscle. You've got to work on it, just like neural pathways. So that's just bringing your mind into alignment.